Hey, all, this is the audio. This is the first time I felt a little relieved, and this is the way I have been because all my rights have been violated so much, and that's going to help one person out there. You think that all your rights have been violated? Well, you go have 25 people and just find out the truth a little bit more every day that 25 people have gone against you and fucked up your life and wrecked it more than a drunk driver had. Now, to make sense and say things stronger, this is a true testimony, and this is reality, and this is being rigorously honest, thoroughly honest. And I'm going to feel better when I'm done, and I have to trust a higher power and one person out there on sharing this. And it's not an exaggeration, it's not victim stance, and it's not poor pitiful me. This is reality. This is like someone we know that passed away that would share and say, keep it real. And I'm like, this is keeping it more real than real could be. Today is February in Texas, and there is a time that actually is ticking going forward and has gone against me, and there is a day and there is a year. Now, what happened is I found out recently 25 people and more have been all together against me, and they're so egregious, which means they're so outstandingly bad that they're going to lie and they're not going to want to be exposed. And that's the way it is. I'm going to tell you all about them, people. So, unfortunately, they're going to have to forgive me, but in this order, this is the way it really was and is. I've been putting videos out against the drunk that wrecked my life for a while now. Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez is a Dallas criminal. That's a fact. Check his background, check his records. I really have had it out at the public for 5 years more. Plus, he failed to use turn signals, was texting, drinking, and driving, and he really wrecked my vehicle. It was an '03 Ford Mustang that could have been worth more than $24,000. And I was clean and sober, and I was going to the VA. I went 75 to I-30, and then I went south on Hampton, and he failed using turn signals there, and he really was texting and drinking and driving, and I got it on camera right after the wreck. And it was so bad, he knocked me and hit me so hard, he pushed me into oncoming traffic. And anybody would have wanted to get out and kill him, but we didn't do that. We got it on video. So I'm using a case, Molina versus Cervantes, where a drunk actually killed a detective, and they caught him on camera, but a witness caught Molina, and he got sent to prison. Now, there's another case I wanted to use. This is the worst part of my life, is being unable to go forward because of that. And the judge was just wrong, and a lawyer, Emily Tabalowski, 298th Court, appeals courts and other appeals judges are wrong. We don't have to suffer. And it's wrong. And the people that were wrong of the 25 really were and are Emily Tabalowski, a judge, and Nick Vincent, a lawyer, and Carolyn Dupree Brown, clerk coordinator, and Nicole Burrows, a chief clerk. I just found out they send you letters to tell you if you're going to a hearing, and the CSR 8809 Jennifer Jacobs was wrong. She operated with a expired license of May 31st, 24, and on September 27th, no one told me there was a hearing that day. They deliberately wouldn't let me in a hearing, and you could say I went there, and I went to the VA, and they committed crimes against me that day, and I had to file an appeal because I could have, should have, would have been there, and I have evidence, and it's been out for more than 5 years against the drunk driver. So this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, because honestly, there's more than 86 people that I want to take property. There's more than 86 people that I want to take property and all their money from as much as possible. There's more than 86 people that I want to send to prison for the rest of their lives. And I haven't gotten able to do that yet. I'm only at 25. And not and that's it. And I have to expose all of them. So there's like 5, 6 is Emily Tabalowski. Also appeal judges. Like, I don't know which one is making this so hard on me. Burns, JJKOCH, Garcia. There's a lot of appeal judges in Dallas. So Emily Tabalowski, judges that I only know about, Nick Vincent, Carolyn P. Brown, Nicole Burrows, and Jen Jacobs, and Progressive Insurance Adjuster Casey Colby, an agent. So that's 7. 8 is Ryan Ladd Thompson Law. After the wreck, after I got him on camera, I went to a lawyer. Don't ever go to Ryan Ladd Thompson, and they violated all my rights. And when an employee there is 9, and I never gave them permission to do anything with my case, to send it or move it anywhere. They did. MAS Law Firm, 10, Jasmine Solano. Here's the 3 satanic foreigners and the satanic terrorist foreigners with MAS. 3300 Oak Lawn is Thompson's law firm. They say he hides over there in Atlanta and some other places. On the Run is a bad guy. Ryan Ladd Thompson and all those bad people. Gregious means bad, outstandingly bad. MAS, Sean S. Majarad, Nave Rahib, Abu Saad, and Muhammad Yusuf Sayed. All satanic. So that's 13 or 16. Anyway, the worst of all those people are all of them. And Jasmine Solano will be 14, I guess. And Rebecca Salgado could be 15. And Jack Warder with them, 16. Minear, Liber, Matt, you can add Reese, Hoffman Del Val. They're all satanic bad people. A lawyer lies and says they're with one gang, one unit, law firm, and then they lie and say they're with another. I've met people like those. I have facts against all of them, testimonies and stories like you wouldn't believe, which are true, all of them. So, Jeff Daniel Shelton. Now, this guy is really a terrorist that threatened me. His first name is satanic. Anyway, we're at number 16, I think. Melissa Vieira and Mehdi Vagefi, 16, 17, 18. Shah Riyar, Daniel Navi, threatened me. That really happened. And a big fat drunk, Jeff Daniel Shelton, basically attacked, assaulted me. And Robin Amy Ivy Mizrahian, a psychotic. You can call her a psychotic. Somebody else would call her a witch and a bitch. Check her background. She's never in one place. There's no picture of her. Carrie Tate, CSR 8010, Wendy Wade Roberts, court reporters. They all attacked, assaulted me. I got them on tape. And that's like 18, 19, 21. Kenneth Daniel Owen and Rick Krause. Add him. It's going to be 25 people that further violated all my rights. These are facts. I'm just not making it up. All these people really screwed up my life, right? And I was on TV 7 times. I was a great musician. And the drunk wrecked my life. And I could never go out and perform. And I really did make, being humble enough to say, I really did make up to $1 a day to go into $30 to $5,000 a day. And I can bring that up. And I wanted to go to the Supreme Courts and to the world, because someone else could get it with another person, one judge doing the right thing. $5,000 a day, which is 5 years times 365. You do the math, because I started to, have headaches from the wreck, and I lost my eyesight, which really happened. So the 25 people, they really did that, and Carlos Jimenez Gonzalez and Carrie Tate, I'm repeating them Ryan Ladd Thompson, and Nicole Burrows. I just found out that's the name of somebody that they failed sending me a notice. Melissa Vieira, Rebecca Salgado. I said Jack Order with them, and they lie, and they're criminals saying they're with different law firms. Melissa Vieira, Mehdi Vagefi, Shaha Riar, Daniel Levi. Like I said, those were the worst that hurt me the most. Daniel Levi, Jeff Shelton, Robin Midgeland, Carrie Tate, because they really attacked, assaulted me, really threatened me. Ken Owens. But I've got exposed as many people as possible. Progressive Insurance, there's more people that were guilty because I never really got paid, and they handled my case wrong. And it goes against the CEO, which is Trisha Griffith in Ohio, and the 50 women on the chain of command. And they're all guilty. This is reality for real. And they really are criminals because they let drunk drivers go almost kill you and go get away with it. But the 298th court is, unfortunately, I didn't want to go against them and expose them, but I have to because of a drunk driver. And the judge was wrong. 298th, 8th floor, George L. Allen Senior Courts Building, 600 Commerce, downtown Dallas. And another time I'm going to expose entirely that building and all the people for the right reason. But there's 25 people, and I've listed them before, and I'm going to feel better tomorrow. But what's wrong is Jasmine Solano, MAS, further violated all my rights. The ruthless driver caused permanent damage to my body and injuries, right, that are never going to heal. He failed using turn signals. It really happened. It really was taking drinking and driving, right? There's 25 people